pilot in your fighting skills.
Okay, well,
Today we are canceling the apocalypse!
2,500 tons of awesome.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movies. Today we're reviewing Pacific Rim, directed by Guillermo Del Toro, and let's go. My mouth is making it hard to talk. That's what she said.
yeah. So these monsters start appearing from underneath the sea after a rift appears.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Down where it's wetter.
Everything's better.
Under the sea.
Yeah, so they start appearing, and Sebastian from Little Mermaid's in it. No. But they start coming out of this rift thing that's formed, this interdimensional gateway that's opened up, and they start coming out, these big Godzilla-looking fucking huge monsters, and they start tearing our shit up. Well, we're not gonna have that. We throw missiles at them and tanks and shit, and they finally fall, but it takes a shit ton of time to do that. So we make giant friggin' robots, because that's what you do when that's going on.
So, and you've got your main character, who's the guy who does the overlay in the trailer, and he's like the one that's got, first they hit Cabo, then they came after us. It's like, it's so over the top and corny and cliche, and the whole kind of movie is. But
you know that guy's voice though, the way he was saying it though, he's like, first they hit Cabo, and then he was like, that's why I buy Gillette sensor.
He sounded like John Wayne.
Yeah, but he kind of sounded like he was trying to sell me like shaving cream.
Take them, I don't need them.
And then it would have been funny if he had his voiceover, and all of a sudden it would have been Barbasol.
There's no real big surprises, but there's some cool sci-fi elements. There's some cool comedy. Charlie Day's in this movie. There's good acting. Everybody's pretty decent. It's like Avatar, but a step above as far as acting goes for me. I thought,
yeah, the acting's okay. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could say, if anything, they're vanilla. It's cookie cut acting. I mean, it's not like the acting's bad, but the characters are that. They're any, like, you got the smart aleck young jockey kind of guy, and then you got the grizzled war veteran, and then you got the guy that's secretive, but he doesn't want to be. He doesn't reveal everything. Then you got the young up and comer, and that she's got secrets, kind of like that. But what makes this movie, what sets this movie apart and says fuck, is the special effects.
Like, special effects are ridiculous.
I know. Every fight scene was amazing. Every fight scene.
From the get-go, I mean, from the start of the movie, as soon as that first, you see the monsters, and they kind of rip off the bridge scene a little bit from Cloverfield, but when you see that first monster, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm just going to sit back in awe of this. And there's some points where you're just like,
the special effects were so good for me. I was exhausted. I felt like I felt like I'd been fighting them. I felt like I was fighting those fucking aliens. I'm like, God damn it! But when that first fucking punch comes, a thunder punch of love hits that alien, you're like, fucking kill it, motherfucker! It's like I just wanted to set up and scream. Of course I couldn't because there was children. It's like fucking shh.
I think it could have been a little bit more original too. Which I mean, creature feature. You know, it's a fun monster summer movie. But I think you could have taken that next step at being Guillermo Del Toro and made it more original and less like less. What's the word I'm looking for? When you know it's coming.
Predictable.
Yeah, less predictable. You know what's coming. Everything wraps up the exact way you think it's going to for the most part. But badass special effects. In this movie, it's got everything that you look forward to seeing in it. Everything you anticipated. It's worth it. You got to go see it.
Yeah,
and I would see it in 3D.
And if you got kids, take your kids too. I mean, it's not like that bad where you couldn't take your kid. Yeah. Little effects that'll scare them, but come on. I mean, with what's on TV now, fuck, I get scared watching CNN.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen some of those people? They look like. Ugh.
Del Toro makes the best out of his settings. Like, a lot of the fights take place in the ocean in the middle of the night, which is a scary-ass place to begin with, plus it accentuates all the lights and stuff like that.
If you were working Guillermo Del Toro and you were, like, really excited about what he was doing, you were on the set, and you're like, Toro, yes?
What?
Yeah, because his last name's Toro.
Beans?
Beans?
Fucking beans.
Fucking beans. This movie was fucking beans delicious.
They veer way off with this certain girl's storyline and this kind of romance thing in the middle of the movie, and it just takes away from the movie, I think. They spent way too much time talking about it, and I just wanted to see aliens fighting and have more of the apocalyptic end of the world type stuff, but still, like I said, the special effects make it worth going to see it. Yeah. That's what you wanted, and that's what you got. It was worth it.
Yeah, it's predictable, yes. I mean, you're not going to get the greatest characterization you've ever seen. You're not going to get anything new or exciting from acting, but you're going to get awesome special effects that are used well in the movie, and it's just generally overall fun.
And like, some of the coolest, most over-the-top special effects of all time.
Yeah, but they're the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life, maybe. Maybe not.
It's like double stuffed Oreos.
It's not really. Double stuffed Oreos is not the most amazing thing. What the most amazing thing I've ever seen, I've never tried it, is the watermelon Oreos now. That's fucking weird.
Ew, that sounds so
It sounds gross, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of cool.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim job was good.
Yeah, it sounds like a porno, doesn't it?
It does.
But no, Idris Elba was badass. The acting was okay. I liked all the characters in the movie for the most part. It veered away from the story I wanted to see from time to time. The special effects were fucking badass. Go see it. It's a summer awesome movie. See it in 3D. I'm going to give it an 8.0.
8.0 is what I'm giving it. It's going to be a fun movie.
Beans.
Fun experience. It's like going up and getting on a fucking roller coaster. It's not the greatest roller coaster. It's a roller coaster, but it's still good. It's got its little loops. It's going to make your belly flip. It feels good.
Yeah. What is your favorite monster movie of all time?
Cloverfield.
Mine too. We're probably gonna get shit for that, but it's so realistic, and it's like I always wonder what that shit would look like if you were just walking around and an actual monster came down and Cloverfield gave that to us.
I think you literally feel like, I think after you looked at that and you knew it was gonna kill you, like your fucking pants would inflate like a diaper.
I'm Mike, he's Jay. We'll see you guys next time we watch the movie.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.